First, though, Roger takes a look at an action picture called Highlander, and I'm going to be
And now, you've already told us what you thought about A Room with a View, so I think I can guess what you think of Highlander. I'm going to give my opinion, which is this is sort of like a garage sale at the house of a berserk screenwriter.
You got it.
This movie has a little bit of everything. Immortality, sword fights, ancient legends, muscular heroes, exploding automobiles, wise old men, beautiful women, bloody beheadings, and lightning crackling through the sky. It has an especially lot of beheadings and lightning. In fact, occasionally people's fingertips just tingle with all of the excess electrical energy in the story. The story involves a race of immortals, men who can be killed in only one way, by having their heads chopped off with a sword. And in this scene, Christopher Lambert plays one of the immortals in a duel to the death in a modern-day parking garage. One of the oldest and wisest immortals is played by Sean Connery. He seems to be the man who knows all of the secrets of this heroic race and is prepared to battle its most evil members. Get out!
Ramirez. The Highlander. Where is he?
One of the problems of being an immortal is that you keep outliving every woman you fall in love with. That doesn't stop Lambert from being attracted to Roxanne Hart.
You want to dine in the hall, or shall we step inside?
Come in. May I take your coat?
No, thanks.
What?
I'll hold on to it.
Oh, fine.
Where are you going?
I forgot my earrings.
Oh.
Make yourself a drink. There are glasses in the bar. Do you know what you're doing?
I like your place, Brenda.
I've only been here 3 months. I'm still picking it up.
Interesting view.
What did you say?
I said interesting view.
I guess that's supposed to be a Scottish accent. I should have explained that the story goes back and forth between ancient Scotland and the modern day. You know, the ancient stuff reminded me of the Vikings. Remember with Kirk Douglas going
The Vikings was better, and it was a bad film.
Kirk Douglas goes past on the horse, and Ernest Borgnine says, "What a man! Odin could have sired him, but I did." That's the kind of dialogue they have in here. No accent is going to save this dialogue. I thought Highlander was a completely, and thank you for laughing at that story, completely silly and very boring movie. I kept hoping for something interesting to come along and interrupt those endless sword fights. Back and forth. These guys must have had pecs like this by the time they were finished. And finally I realized what movie Highlander reminded me of. That's entertainment. That's right, that's entertainment, and that's dancing, and all those other movies that are collections of all the great high points from dozens of movies, one high point right after another with nothing in between. Now, take away the high points, too, and you have Highlander. You could call it That's Sword Fighting.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. That's funnier than your impression of Ernest Borgnine.
Thank you very much.
This one, first of all, I'm going to tell you something. I saw this in one of the best movie theaters in the United States. I happened to be in Los Angeles, and I saw this in the Avco Cinema on Wilshire Boulevard near Westwood. The sound was spectacular, and when this movie started with a great opening scene, I thought, I'm in for a fabulous time. I saw this movie under the greatest conditions that I've seen a movie in a long time. It is one of the lousiest films I've ever seen in my life. It made no sense whatsoever as it flipped between the two stories. Sean Connery is billed forth here. He has a bit part. If you're a Sean Connery fan, don't get suckered in and go to see it. His whole part, he looks like he just stepped off a Beefeater gin bottle. He's laughable. The whole movie is
laughable. The whole movie is completely ridiculous, and oddly enough, we didn't go to the same show, apparently, because I didn't see you there, but I saw it in the same theater. And the sound is good. You're sitting there thinking, I've seen so many movies in so many crummy theaters.
Yes.
Why, if I'm in this theater, can't I be seeing a good movie?
Yes.
I guess it was just too much to ask for.